Welcome to Meditation with Holly. It's been a long time since I've made an anxiety meditation. However, I think a lot of you really enjoyed the first one I made. So, let's begin. Lay back and try to be as comfortable as you can. Much of my own experience with anxiety has been tenseness in my chest, or what's called air hunger, where you feel like you just can't get enough air and you keep sipping for more, you keep breathing deeper, but it feels like it's never deep enough. Or there's another kind of anxiety that resides more in the mind rather than as a physical symptom. Your brain is on this track where it's thinking, and for me, it would be going over several details of part of my day. If you have anxiety, you probably know exactly where I was at. And it's hard, I understand. And it might be hard for you to let go, but as long as you can breathe and listen to me talking, you're going to be okay. So let's begin by breathing. If you have air hunger, or if you feel like you can't breathe deep enough, go gentle on yourself, because that is only a temporary feeling. It will go away. Take one breath in on the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Return to a normal breath. Allow yourself to settle in some more. Take another deep breath on the count of 6 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to normal breath. You're doing really well. Let's do one more breath, and then we'll go into some muscle exercises and notice how our body feels. Breathe in, if you can, on the count of 7, and if you can't, do what feels good for you. Don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Return to a normal breath. With this muscle exercise, we can allow our minds to be distracted a bit from the breath now. Let's focus on squeezing our toes really tightly. Squeeze your toes. Squeeze them and let go. Now, tense all the muscles in your ankle and your feet, tensing all very tightly, and release. Good job. Now, squeeze your calf and your shin and squeeze all of the lower leg. Feel it all tensing up and release. Squeeze your knees, your hamstrings, your quadriceps, your glutes. Squeeze them really tight and release. Now, attempt to squeeze your pelvic area. If you know what a Kegel is, even try to incorporate that. Squeeze your butt tight, squeeze and release. Now we're going to start with our fingers and hands. We're going to squeeze our fingers into fists. Squeeze, squeeze really tight, and release. Now we're going to try and squeeze our forearms. It might be a little difficult just to isolate that for some. So squeeze your biceps too, and your upper arms, and your shoulders, and feel your whole arm engage, squeezing and squeezing and tensing, and then release. And now we will try our chest to squeeze our chest, squeeze our shoulders, squeeze our chest together and our back. Feel it all coming together nice and tight and release. Now we're going to focus on squeezing our neck and jaw. Squeeze very tight. Tense it all up and release. Now, squeeze your whole face. Keep your eyes tight shut. Wrinkle your nose in. Smush everything together and release. Now we're going to focus on putting tension in throughout the whole body. Tensing everything at once, right now, squeezing, tensing, tightening, and release. We're going to do it one more time, tensing everything as much as you can. Go ahead, release. Release as much as you can. Let go everywhere. Let go in your jaw. Allow this feeling to settle in with all that tension, the feeling of release after each clenching of the muscle allows you to relax easier. Take another deep breath in and out. No matter where you are, no matter what, always remember that anxiety is temporary. Just like rain, just like music, there's always that space in between. Allow yourself to have that space for the last few minutes of this meditation.